Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great Thursday. Well, as you can see today, I'm going to be working on my Chinese landscape, and we'll be working right here within these buildings somewhere. And the color that I'm using is 3852. Just set that down. So, what is everybody up to? Hope you're all having a good day and everything is going peachy keen for everybody. Yeah, it's kind of nice to have a day off. Yesterday was kind of, well, not a disaster, but yeah, it was just, it didn't go as planned. The order didn't get there until about 4 o'clock or so, and then boss came back, you know, because she had worked that day, and so she had some errands she had to run, so she came back and checked it all in, and we did a little bit of it, and that was that for the rest of the day. But it just, I mean, that was it for putting the order away, because she was tired. And I get that. So, it was kind of slow in parts and not slow, you know, in others. And I don't know. It was just kind of disjointed, if you will. Oh, goodness. I kind of like those days when I get there and the order has just arrived and we can put it away, and, you know, everything goes just right down the line, but that wasn't yesterday. And by the time I got home, I was just fried. I made macaroni and cheese for dinner. That'll tell you something right there. I usually don't make macaroni and cheese. Of course, it was the boxed kind, the like shells and cheese stuff, because I really can't stand that powdered stuff. Haven't liked that for ages. But I had bought a thing of shells and cheese, and I thought, well, why not? All I gotta do is boil the macaroni and throw it together. So that sounded pretty good. I think today I'm gonna go to the store and get stuff to make burritos for dinner. And, you know, the next couple of days, I'm still not ready for that roast, or I don't know. I just not sure what it is I'm going to have, or in the mood for. Let me back you out just a bit so you don't feel like you're right on top of me. There. Oops. But burritos sounded good. I don't know, it may turn into tacos. Who knows at this point? I'll just have to see when I get there. I haven't been able to get really good lettuce or good tomatoes, it seems like, all summer, but, you know, I haven't really been trying. So, we'll just make that decision when the time comes. And get some Spanish rice and some refried beans to go with all that. Because, no, I don't make my own Spanish rice. Haven't done that in a hot moment. So, and I do have green chili awaiting me in the freezer. So, we'll see. But Mexican food sounded really good. I haven't had any for quite a while. Ouch. So, oh, come on, where is it? We'll see what happens when I get there. Never did get any good watermelon all summer long. The last time that I bought watermelon, it was pretty tasteless. can't tell what that symbol is. Oh, I see. Whoops. Seriously, I put hand lotion on my hands and now I can't function here. Oh, well, that worked out well, didn't it, Laura? But I was working on this last night and yesterday before I went to work, so I thought, why not? We'll just work on this one. I kind of wanted to start on that building there. I got a pair of scissors. Sorry. Didn't mean to shake. My bad. But it's getting there bit by bit by bit. You know, I keep picking a different color that I haven't stitched with, just so I can start filling in some of the, oh God, where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's up here. Filling in some of this building, but that's going kind of slow, and I didn't want to work on the pink or the orange. I should have done that yesterday morning, or not morning, but before I went to work, when I had really good light. So, I don't know, some days I feel like sorting things and sifting through whether it's pink or orange or red or whatever, but I can usually see it better when it's really, really bright. In the house, that is. Because at night, that just does not work. I'd like to see part of this kind of come to start looking like a building, if you will. I've been working up here in the top part where it curves, but that's not going very fast at all. None of it is. But that's okay. I like stitching on this. I like the material. It's nice and soft. After you get it broke down, you know, after the first few times you use it, it's thinner than most, I think, of the materials that I've had, or kits. So that makes it a whole lot easier to work on. I keep trying to catch the individual ones that symbols that are just kind of hanging fire here and there, so I don't have to come back. Ouch. And, you know, have one strand and just keep doing one at a time. One at a time. Seriously. So, it's just kind of nice to work on. I worked on that yellow symbol for the longest time. It just seems like it was never going to end. So that's why I had to go to a different color. But I've been getting out two full strands of thread every time I do, because then I can make a little more progress. So we'll see how it goes. But I've been wanting to stitch on this lately, so I go until I can't stand it anymore, and then I have to go find something else to stitch on. Not that I have to go very far to go do that, you realize, but it is the way it is. Sometimes I feel like working on it, and sometimes not so much. I know it's going to come down to the pinks, the pink, the red, and the orange being the last colors, it seems like, that I have to work on, so then I'll have to cipher out which is which when I do that, but who knows? Stranger things have happened. I just like to go with the symbols that stand out the most. Does that make sense? Most of the time. So, unless I feel like I'm in the mood to do confetti and just hop, skip, and jump everywhere. So we'll see. We might get a building out of this yet. Who knows? Come on. So what's everybody else working on? Are you working on something maybe new and exciting, or are you working on the same thing you've been working on? I just can't seem to do that. I have to be all over the board doing something different every time I sit down. I went looking for my rainbow dragon. It's about time I drug him out again, because I really like working on that one. It's one that I just don't want it to end, but it's so easy to stitch on. It's like, call it rivers of color. Except for, you know, there are parts where it's confetti, but for the most part it's lots of rivers. Come on. My needle away. I need a drink. So I'd like to get like that much done, because there's only like, we'll call it 8 different symbols right there. So if I could just focus, we'd have it. Oops. I guess I just can't get over how soft the material is once it gets broke down, so that it makes it very easy to stitch on. But I'm not much for focus. Too many things going on, I guess. I don't know that I'll go anywhere with my daughter today, or not, or if she even wants to go anywhere. We'll have to wait and see. I haven't talked to her yet today. So she was going to go up to that place called Cache Creek yesterday, just because she said she wanted to get out of the house. I'm like, okie dokie, have a good time. So we tend to do that. We just get out of the house and go somewhere, just because we're tired of being at home or something. And I don't know that she has or hasn't been up there. There was evidently a fire. I don't know that it was at that place specifically, or how far it was from that place. So we'll see what she has to say about her big adventure yesterday. Oh, come on, please. I probably put 5 full strands of thread into this in the past 2 or 3 days, just because I sat there and just stitched. I tend to do that a lot. Sometimes I sit for hours and just stitch, and then others I can't sit still for more than 15 minutes at a time. So what's up with that? Of course, you know, after I sit there and stitch for hours and hours, then I try to get up and move, and I feel like both my hips are broke. But we try. That's all we can do. And it won't get done just sitting there looking at them, so. Fun times. Go down here because it's too far to go the other way. This needle acts like it doesn't have a point to it. I thought I got rid of those needles that were kind of blunt on the end for some reason. Some were more blunt than others. I had one that was just completely squared. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get it through the dang hole. I'm like, what the heck? So I put it in the trash abruptly. Just so I wouldn't stick it back into my pincushion here and pull it out again. But that's been quite some time since I did that. Oh my goodness. So no grand plans for these 4 days off. I think I'll just stay home and not do too much. Of course, I have to go to the grocery store. That sucks. But, you know, get that done, then I can just sit and stitch. Hang on, guys. Oh, I thought I was going to... Oh, excuse me. Yep, I was going to sneeze. See, and there's one. So we're just going to go get this one over here all by himself and finish it. Then I can go... Really? Oh, scrap. It's fine. Alright, guys. I know. That was just like jiffy and quick, wasn't it? Alright, guys. Well, thank you for joining me. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.